Hello friends, welcome to my channel Information A to Z with SD. Today we are going to share best places to visit in Shillong with some informations of the places. So let's start. Number 1. Mofflong. Mofflong is a small village situated around 90 kilometers from Shillong in the East Khasi Hills, Meghalaya, and is also known as God's own garden. It was declared as the cleanest village in Asia in 2003 by Discovery India, which makes it one of the most popular tourist destinations in the Indian state. Mofflong village is a community-based ecotourism initiative where the entire community made collective efforts in making and maintaining the cleanliness of the village. Mofflong offers some of the most picturesque natural beauty with lush green valleys, crystal clear water in the river, an abundance of flowering orchids hanging from the trees and extremely clean roads, which makes this small village a worth visiting destination for tourists visiting Meghalaya. Mofflong village also offers pleasant weather throughout the year, and especially during monsoon, the village tends to extend its elegance, which makes the visitors feels like heaven on earth. Apart from its cleanliness, Mofflong is also famous for its living root bridges, tribal locals having a 100% literacy rate with exceptional women empowerment and offering warm hospitality to the visitors. Number 2. Oomi Lake. Oomi Lake, a mesmerizing man-made reservoir, is located at a distance of 15 kilometers north of Shillong, which is the capital of the northeastern Indian state of Meghalaya. The lake was formed after a dam was constructed to generate hydroelectric power. The scenic Oomi Lake is encircled by lush green East Khasi Hills that form one of the best panoramic sites for nature lovers in the country. The sunrise at the lake is a treat to watch and shouldn't be missed. The Oomi Lake has a park adjoining it, which is a hotspot for picnics and frequented by locals for a getaway from their busy schedule. The serene lake or the reservoir is surrounded by thick coniferous forests and expands over an area of about 222 square kilometers. Students and nature lovers can admire the flora and fauna at Oomi Lake as they study the science behind the dam. Children can spend some time in the park with their parents, visitors can take a long boat ride in the lake, and adventure lovers can enjoy boating and various water sports. Apart from the tranquility that Oomi Lake has to offer, one can also observe the daily life of the natives who come to the lake in search of twigs and grass, or the fishermen canoeing in the still waters. In summers, the shores are adorned by beautiful gulmohar trees, while in winters, the water level recedes and turns azure. Number 3. Elephant Falls. Named after an elephant-like stone at its foot, the Elephant Falls are amongst the most popular falls in the northeast, situated next to Shillong. It is a tourist's paradise with 3 layers of the falls accessible to the layman from different vantage points. The Britishers named this fall so owing to the presence of an elephant-shaped rock on one side of the fall. However, the stone disintegrated and was washed away due to an earthquake in 1897. Elephant Waterfalls is a superb place for spending some time in the midst of nature while capturing the incredible moments for your keepsake. The breathtaking Elephant Falls were referred to as Ka Shade Lai Pateng Kosu by the local Khasi people, which means the 3-step waterfalls, as these falls consist of 3 mesmerizing falls in succession. Number 4. Shillong Peak. At the height of 6,449 feet and 1,965 meters above sea level, Shillong Peak is the highest point of Shillong. It offers a breathtaking panoramic view of the entire city, the Himalayas, its waterfalls, as well as of the Bangladesh plains. A telescope is available for tourists to get a bird's eye view. Trekking up to this semicircular Shillong Peak is highly recommended for the best views, but it is often bounded by heavy fog. It is said that Shillong gets its name from the Shillong Peak itself. Regional tales tell that the patron deity, Latelim, resides in the hills and protects the city from all evils. The Shillong site at the top of the peak is sacred, and every spring, a ritual is organized there. The Shillong Peak is situated at the Air Force Base and features a radar station of the Indian Air Force. Due to security reasons, heavy checking is done at the gates, and tourists are asked to deposit their cameras. Number 5. Mawson Ram Tourism. Acknowledged as one of the wettest place in the world, the mesmerizing village of Mawson Ram is a nature lover's delight and the perfect destination to behold the beauty of the rains. Mawson Ram trounces Cherrapunji by a slight margin in being the wettest place in India. A rain lover's paradise, Mawson Ram is one of the best tourist attractions of India. The Ma in Mawson Ram is a Khasi word meaning stone. It symbolizes the unique megaliths unearthed in the Khasi Hill area. The village is well known for its huge formation of a stalagmite, which takes after the shape of a chivling. Located in the East Khasi Hill district of Meghalaya, Mawson Ram is 1,400 meters above sea level. The rains are so powerful in Mawson Ram that the local villagers have to make use of thick grass to soundproof their homes from the thunderous rain. Number 6. Don Bosco Museum. Hailed as Asia's largest museum of indigenous cultures, the Don Bosco Museum is the house of the beautiful culture and tradition of Northeast India. It is conveniently located in the Mawson area, near the police bazaar. With its 7 stories, it rises into the skyline of Shillong and flaunts 16 laid-out galleries that showcase artifacts, paintings, figures significant to the northeastern culture. Not only do these provide a feast to the eyes of the visitors, but also give an insight into the lifestyle of the northeastern people. The significance of Don Bosco Museum is prominent from the fact that it has been toured by the eminent people from Rajya Sabha as well as the Princess of Thailand. The museum is more of an institution with its own research wing, publications, newsletters and cultural calendar. Another striking fact about Don Bosco Museum is that it is built in a hexagonal shape, which is why it is referred to as Shillong's architectural pride. Often, there are competitive events held in the premises of the museum and scholars, writers, musicians and lyricists from all over the country participate in them. Number 7. Ward's Lake. Lying in the center of Shillong City, the Ward's Lake, an artificial lake surrounded by a prolific green garden, is a major tourist attraction around which the entire city has been planned. Also known as Pollock's Lake, the mesmerizing lake is a popular picnic spot amongst the locals and travelers who come here to simply walk around the horseshoe-shaped lake or sit and admire the stunning flowerbeds throwing a myriad of colors. In the middle of Ward's Lake is a small bridge created to enable the visitors to have a panoramic view of the entire lake or feed the tiny fishes floating around in the water. Puffed rice is available at the entrance of the lake for feeding the fishes. The major highlight of the lake is definitely the paddle boating. The Ward's Lake is named after the Chief Commissioner of Assam, Sir William Ward, who initiated the construction of this lake. Since Ward's Lake is located centrally, you can easily reach it through any means of local transport. Number 8. David Scott Trail. Named after David Scott, a British officer, the David Scott Trail is an old and one of the most popular trekking routes in Meghalaya. It is a 16 kilometers long trek which stretches from Mofflong to Mofflong, both villages known for their history, culture and folklore. A center stage of Khasi culture, Mofflong is one of the settlements in the Khasi Hills named after monoliths and having sacred groves. The trail was laid down to connect Assam and Bangladesh during the 19th century. The trek can be done from either side, but it is commonly attempted from the Mofflong side since it makes it a less ascending trail. Number 9. Lady Hydra Park. Located conveniently in the Laban area in Shillong is the popular Lady Hydra Park, named after the First Lady of the state and wife of the Governor of Assam, Lady Hydra. The first thing that catches your eye when you set foot in this park is that it is built in the form of a Japanese-style garden. The vibes get stronger when you catch a glimpse of the round-shaped hedges, willow trees with leaves touching the ground as well as the many scattered small ponds. There is also a small lake where one can find ducks and colorful fishes. Tourists of all age groups visit the beautiful Lady Hydra Park and stroll on the paved walkways in the evenings, exploring and admiring the beautifully manicured lawns with an alluring collection of orchids and rhododendrons. During winters, one can visit the park during the afternoon and relax in the lawn area. It is an ideal place to visit with children because there is a nice playing area for them. The museum and the mini zoo inside the park premises makes for a good learning experience. Lady Hydra Park, apart from strolling around, provides a lot of photography opportunities as well as boating activities. Number 10. Majinbuu Cave. Majinbuu Cave is situated in Majinbuu village in Mawson Ram, the wettest place on earth, in Cherrapunji, and is a religiously significant site. Made of calcareous sandstones and having numerous stalagmites, formed as a result of calcium carbonate depositions, weathering and dripping of mineral-enriched liquid, the 209-meter-high cave is of special interest to geologists who conduct special researches here. The Majinbuu Cave is also thronged by naturalists, photographers, pilgrims and tourists alike. A rock-shaped structure arising from the earth, shaped like a Shivalinga, is the primary attraction of Majinbuu Cave and is highly revered by Hindus. It also has a thin stream flowing towards the eastern end of the cave. There are many rift entrances and passages to the cave, some of which are tough to enter through. Number 11. Latelim Canyons. Perched on the East Khasi Hills, Latelim Canyons is a less explored but one of the most picturesque tourist destinations in Shillong. Literally, translated to "end of hills," this exotic viewing site offers the best panoramic views of the whole of Meghalaya, embraced by the majestic hills and valleys. The spot is secluded and serene, ideal for quiet and peaceful getaways. It can be visited by families, friend groups as well as couples. To catch this place at its best, visit Latelim Canyons either during sunrise or sunset. One has to hike for about 2 minutes via the shorter route or more than that via the longer route to reach Latelim Canyons. This long, rocky and verdure trail provides a spirit of adventure to the enthusiastic trekkers. From the top of the canyon, one can also catch a view of Risong, a small hamlet nestled deep in the ridges of the Latelim Gorge. It is a must-visit for nature lovers and photographers. Number 12. Mofflong. Mofflong is a beautiful village situated 25 kilometers away from Shillong, the capital city of the northeast Indian state of Meghalaya. The village lies in the district of East Khasi Hills and is famous for its sacred groves. The village is named Mofflong as it is one of the several monoliths in the Khasi Hills. The name Mofflong means grassy stone, Mofflong, and is a land of legendary stories, sacrifices and unique culture. For the ones who want a glimpse of the tradition, culture and lifestyle of the Khasis that is fading away in the modern world, Mofflong is the place to visit. Mofflong is home to the Khasi Heritage Village, which was built to showcase the traditional lifestyle of the Khasi tribes. The monolith has been preserved to introduce tourists to the Khasi tribes and their lifestyle in nature's lap. The sacred forest is also a famous attraction in Mofflong, which is of immense spiritual importance to the Khasis. The forest is home to a variety of flora and fauna and is a perfect destination for nature walks or trekking, making it a true paradise for nature lovers. These are the places I liked most and love to visit again, but there are many more places to visit and enjoy its beauties. Now let us see. How to reach Shillong. Nearest railhead to Shillong is Guwahati, which is at distance of 100 kilometers. Shillong Airport at Umroi connects only to Kolkata, else Guwahati is the nearest major airport. Shillong bus stand is located at the city center and regular bus services to Guwahati are available. Shillong is connected to Guwahati by NH40 and to the rest of the northeast by NH44. Where to stay? So hotels in Shillong. 1. Xanadu, the abode 1.8 kilometers from city center. 2. Russet 2.2 kilometers from city center. 3. The Guest Room, Shillong 2.1 kilometers from city center. 4. Green Haven Stay, Shillong 3.3 kilometers from city center. 5. My Annex Home 3.7 kilometers from city center. 6. EU Drop In 2.9 kilometers from city center. 7. Mid-Hill Cottage, Wildrose Suite 1.7 kilometers from city center. 8. He Shillong Hills Guest House 0.6 kilometers from city center and many more hotels. It is not possible to tell all the names here, so best way is to reach here and check in. So all these in this video, hope you enjoyed it and liked it. So don't forget to give me a like and subscribe my channel to get information like this. So thanks for watching. See you in the next videos.